Yeah, oh, Captain Mohrle, look at this, eh? Huh? Hey. Well, Captain Mohrle, action, eh?
Salute to all viewers and subscribers. So, I will not talk and I will not babble like you. For the first 10 minutes we don't see nothing on the camera, except for your babbling. Now, I'll get straight to the point. Now, what's this? This is a P-47?
P-47, the Jug.
The Jug?
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt from Nexa or Black Horse or Hangar 9 or whatever, I don't know. They're all the same to me, so...
Hey, salute Lucas Lapnik quick. The airline pilot, which in fact...
Airline pilot, which he actually flies an airline plane, so...
And in fact, he gave us this plane for free.
Yes.
This is unbelievable.
So I have decided I will assemble this as a birthday present for Robert, which I'm postponing for a few years now. But now I have done it, eh?
Now the point is that this will be what? This will be something in the middle assembly video.
Yes,
when
I will
you
show
will...
you what I have done and what I will still have to do to prepare this for the... Well, this is actually now, what, 97% assembled?
Because you know, my friends, that we don't edit nothing on this channel, so if we would love to film the assembly of this plane, it will be just a long video. But Captain Mohrle today will tell you exactly how you have filmed, how you have assembled this plane.
I'll show you what engine I will use. This is an RCGF, but it is not the boxer, but this 10cc single cylinder side exhaust.
And that's it. This is the engine, the size of the engine that they recommend for this plane.
Yeah, the size for the engine is actually like this. 46 size 2-stroke or 70 size 4-stroke. But this is 10cc 2-stroke, so we're somewhere in the middle. Eh?
Yeah, because on the unboxing video we said that we will put
no, don't show it.
the 17cc engine on, but that is just a bit.
That one is so heavy that we will have to do some serious changes. But no, get to the point. No, this is, I can put this on just so you can see how it will look. Look how let me show this.
I mean, it fits perfectly.
When you start to assemble this, you have to be very careful, not just to mount the motor on, but you have to measure. There is a measurement inside from the firewall to the prop nut, and look at this.
And here you can see the clearance.
The clearance.
How the prop will work. Do you see? They say
the clearance is
perfect and just enough.
They say 125 millimeters, but I have put it 2 millimeter more because I like some extra clearance, but no.
Now this is important stuff. If you will assemble yourself the plane, don't forget that it is important how much it will be from here to the firewall. Otherwise...
And then, the next thing that I will do, when I will have to make a hole for the exhaust, which is here.
Yeah, of course, we must extend the exhaust.
Then I will make 3 holes here. The 2 holes are for the high and low speed. The 3rd hole will be for the idle screw, but we will make it like this. We will not use the throttle switch cutoff. Kill switch, but we will make it like on a glow plane. We will cut the engine with the throttle.
Yeah, with the throttle.
Let me take this off. Like this.
Oh, look at this.
The engine.
Oh.
Now this is the engine.
Now we can see it good.
This is the vent tube. I have secured it with this, with electrical hooks. This is the this is the vent.
This is the vent, and that one is
the vent, and this is for the fueling.
For the fueling, yes.
Yeah, we can see it like this now.
And we can check inside here, and here you can see the fuel tank.
Full tank. I have put the rubber under the tank so it won't slide. 2 zip ties, and I have zip tied on this vent tube which goes underneath. This is the fuel in. This is the carburetor set. Those 2 screws. Let me go on the tank.
And you have also done, I will show.
Yes, for the choke, because let me tilt the plane over. You will see it in here. There are 2 levers close to each other, so it's very hard to do something. So I have done it like this. We will put choke manually, like this. Choke on. You will crank the engine. When the engine will pop, you just put this back in, start, put back on the cover, and that's it. This is the easiest way. I could make it on the servo, but there is just there's not much space. And the throttle servo is in here.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yes, because there is actually a space
left for that one.
Left here, but it is just too far, and I like to put the servo close to the engine. Now this is the, what's this? Rudder. Yeah, this is the rudder servo.
Captain Blaschke has done this. I mean, look at this.
Rudder servo, elevator. They're made from two pieces, like this. I can very quickly show you how this works.
And of course you have started with what, Captain Blaschke? With the back of the plane?
Yes, the first thing I always do is assemble the back of the plane. I put the stabilizer in, I measure everything before, then I line it with a pencil so I can see where the lines are when I will have to cut the foil off. Then I take it out, cut the foil off, put it back inside, measure again, measure 3 times, cut once.
Yeah, yes. You will just screw once.
Then glue the horizontal stabilizer in, then I put on the vertical stabilizer, glue it in, and that's it. Then I put in the push rods, and when the push rods come in, then I mark this, where this will come. Not something from my mind, because sometimes...
Exactly like it should be.
Yes. Now, let me show you how this...
Captain Blaschke will quick test.
The control surfaces. So on minus. In the middle like this. Like this. Now I'll put it on the...
I mean, this is unbelievable. Look, and now we have the plane is alive.
Yes.
Show the inside. Show here how they work. And that is why also the servo tester is a must if you're a modeler. It doesn't matter if you're a foam lover. Even the foam lovers, you must have something like this.
Yes, and then later on, when everything will be assembled, I will put Loctite into these screws, but not before. When Robert will set the transmitter, then I will Loctite the screws. Now, this is this. I will not show you the throttle because it's useless, because you don't see nothing. So this is the fuselage. I will put this back. The only thing that I have to do is to put the CGI on.
You will have to find some good place for it,
I have already found the place. It will be here. It will be like this. It will go through this hole like this, and it will also cool it. The cables will go through this hole, which is perfect. One will be left. One is for the tachometer. One goes to this ignition. One is the power supply, and that's it.
Hey, but it's even, if I just listen to you when you're assembling this, it sounds so interesting, and it must be such a joy to assemble also the balsa plane,
As I said,
it takes more time, but
if I would have to choose to fly the planes or to assemble them, I would assemble them any day.
Captain Blaschke would rather just assemble the planes,
Yes, we were just talking about this yesterday. Robert said, why don't I fly planes? Because, I don't know. Lately, as I told you, I was so hardcore in the past that I have...
Well, you're having a little break, because, my friends, it doesn't matter how much you love the planes. I mean, we really love the planes so much that it's unbelievable. But there comes the time when you just need a little break.
Yes.
You need a little break, but later when you come back, it's even more passionate. The machine guns, but I don't know if they're for this one.
No.
I will use them on some other project, Captain Blaschke.
No, the only thing that left
and of course, there is the wing. This was now the fuselage.
Actually, I always start first with the wing, not the fuselage, but I always start with this, and later on, when everything will be set, I will drill a hole through each and every hinge, and I will
and
I will glue in the toothpicks.
You can see here the hinges.
Yes. I will glue in the toothpicks. Wait, just like this, so I will be able to test it. Like this. Now
what you have done on this one, you have to do what?
Yes, but first I will explain. If you take a look, if you go through here, right, left, left, left. So some viewers will say, well, this is not correct, but I know it's not, but this is a cheating, If you do it like this, if there are the flaps are all in the same way, you will not have to use the servo reverser. So you can put them on the Y cable, so you can spare some channel, say.
Yes, and of course like this, I mean, the ailerons should be like this. One must be to the left, one must be to the right.
Yeah, the ailerons are like this.
If Blush has done the same with the flaps, then one would go up and one would go down. Then you need the servo reverser or you need the servo reverse servo.
Yes.
But if you do it like this...
These are now the landing gears.
The landing gears, oh.
Oops.
This is great, huh?
The servo for the rig tracks came installed, but I had to put them off because I need to wire the cables all the way through the wings.
Here, yes.
Yes, because they were just sitting inside. Now, these are the landing.
This
landing
will be
gear.
amazing.
Now this will be the.
The aileron.
Put it in the middle. The aileron servo, like this. You see, they are working in the opposite direction.
Yeah, like they should.
Yes. Put them in the middle. Now, the flaps, I will have to put this.
But with the flaps, you must be careful not to push them in the opposite way.
Because I know, I was assembling the plane, I know where to put this servo tester, but otherwise, it would be wise to do is to unscrew these hex screws. And put this off, and
so
when
the servo can move freely.
So will move and you will not break it. Now, because as I said, I know, because I was assembling, I know that this is in this position. Now, see this?
Hey, look at this, eh? The sexy flaps.
And when you're assembling this, you have to watch to put the end points. You have to be careful. I usually do the end points to the 0, and then I scroll the button and the flaps slowly go to the maximum position, and then that is where I left them. See?
Yeah, I see them. Because, and then connect the flaps after you will have the receiver inside. Many guys and many pilots, even I, have already burned a servo on a plane because even the manufacturer didn't think that it must be reversed, and I have burned it because it went to the other side too much and the gears broke. So
yes, the cables came out through here. There are actually 3 holes that you can put. I have chose the middle ones because they come in the fuselage. When you are assembling the middle part, if you don't want that epoxy glue to go all over the place, I just use this car masking tape. I choose, I don't know, maybe 3 millimeters from the. I put them all the way, then I glue this in, and then in maybe this time I have put it out, take it out in the next day when the epoxy has fully cured. So I just take that off, and there is no, there are straight lines.
You have no residue of the epoxy all around.
Well, there is a bit, but
yeah, a bit, but not much. Yes. As much as you set it.
Yes.
I mean, this is unbelievable. Captain Blush.
So now I'm only left with the CDI unit. Then I will have to. There is another thing. When this plane will be all assembled, and the wings will be glued in, screwed in, there is another thing to put this on.
Cover.
The cover.
And now look how sexy it looks.
Here the holes. I will make this in front, in advance. Then you don't glue this in, but actually in this case you get the screws.
I mean, this is so beautiful.
Screw them in. This is the first for me. I usually have to glue this on, but in this case there came the bolt that you can bolt this on, so you can take off maybe in some case, I don't know why, but...
Yeah, but hey, it's much sexier if it is bolt than to be just glued, eh?
Yes. You also get the parts, if you choose to be electric, you also get the parts for the electric motor or the standoffs, the bolts and everything that you can use for the...
Even the dummy engine.
Yes. Yeah,
If you will make yourself the electro version...
Well, there is the dummy engine. Here. But I will not put it on.
Yeah, why? To cover such a beautiful engine.
It would be sexy to have this on, but in this case, because we are using the gas engine, we will need all the cooling that we can get.
It must cool, so we will just
leave it. I will not put this on, but I will say this, I don't know.
But hey, if you ask me, this looks pretty sexy to me if I can see the engine, eh? It looks like a real plane because you can see the engine.
Now very quickly what tools I was using.
All right.
I use basic tools. This is the X-Acto knife. I use hex keys for the servos. I was using this
to secure the wings.
I will secure this, tilt this over, when I was gluing the wings like this, and I have put in the bolts, and I have put on the rubber bands.
This is a great solution, how to secure this side of the wing.
Yes.
Captain Blush puts the bolts in.
And then I use the rubber bands on both sides, so the wings come together.
Like this.
Yes. So the wings were leveled. I have just put on this, and the wings stayed leveled, so there is no step in this.
Such an easy solutions, but if you don't know them, they can be so hard.
And I was using this Dremel tool. Look at this sexiness, You can rotate this, huh? This is just the basic tools, like this, drills, and you can also take this off, and there is something else inside. Look.
Yeah, but this is the paradise tool,
Yes. This is the polish paste, which you can polish things, polish cloths. This is the, what's this? This is the sandpaper.
I mean, you have it all that you need. And this is something that it's really recommendable if you're assembling yourself the balsa planes.
Yes.
You always need this. Something
and this was so cheap, and this was 15 bucks, I think, And this is the...
I would buy it for $1, Captain Blush.
Lithium ion Dremel tool, which I use now for 4 years, and it's perfect. And some pliers that you will snip off the toothpicks later on, which are this shape, so you can be as close to the wing as you can be.
This is unbelievable. Captain Blush, you're the assembly king,
As I said, if I would have a job just to assemble this, I would take it in the day.
Me too. Yes. To do the maiden flights every day.
So this is it.
So this is what to tell at the end?
Nothing. As I said, there is maybe 3 or 4 more hours to do here, because I like to take my time, not to rush anything, just to put this on, somehow tighten it, secure it, and then it's on Robert to do the maiden.
No, then we will film the second video of the assembly in the workshop, in which after the plane will be inside with the receiver, we will start it and test it here in the workshop, so we can see that the plane is really alive, and then the maiden flight. Yes. And I can't wait, because it's so beautiful. And thank you, Captain Blush, for finally assembling a plane for me. Thank you,
So this is it?
Yeah,
Pilot Robert, Captain Blush, and this sexy P-47 signing off from Slovenia on this sexy Thursday morning, which this week I'm still off the duty, so...
Of the grid,
Of the grid, yes. I'm unreachable on the phone,
Yeah, of course, You have a job to do here,
Yes.
So there's it.
I'm very busy.
Yes.
This is it. Now, thanks again, and see you very soon with the engine crank.
As soon as possible, Captain Blush, because now you're in the motion, You can't stop it now,
No, there's no way back now,
Cut quick?
No, didn't you already cut?